Don't say that. You are not leaving me. You are not leaving me, Sarah. Please, you are not. But fate was cruel. Hours later, the doctor emerged, his face a mask of sorrow. We couldn't save her. But your daughter, she's alive in the ICU. Thomas crumbled, the world dissolving into darkness. I want Sarah, not a gift. She was my everything. I want her. I need her. Bring back my Sarah. He screamed to the doctors. In a quaint little town nestled between rolling hills, Thomas Grayson ran a modest roadside pharmacy. He was a man of quiet strength, his hands calloused with years of labor, his eyes warm with kindness. Beside him stood Sarah, his radiant wife, whose laughter could chase away the darkest clouds. Their love was a beacon, a rare and envied flame that drew others near. They were inseparable, two souls woven into one tapestry of joy. Sarah had once been a beggar, born to a wealthy family, but tragedy struck when her parents passed away, leaving her a modest inheritance and a heart full of grief. It was then that Thomas entered her life, a steadfast lighthouse in a storm. He swept her off her feet, and all their marriage, she left the bank to join him in a humble pharmacy. Together with an inheritance as their windfall, they transformed a small shop into a thriving enterprise. Branches sprouting across the state like wildfires. Their home was a heaven of love, their business a testament of their unity. Yet beneath their golden days lurked a shadow. Sarah's fragile heart, a congenital condition, plagued her, flaring up unpredictably, leaving Thomas helpless as he watched her suffer. Still, Sarah's spirit remained unbroken, her warmth filling the home with life. Until one fateful evening, when everything changed. "I'm pregnant," Sarah exclaimed, her face alight with uncontainable joy as they returned from the pharmacy. Thomas's heart stopped, not from lack of desire for a child, but from dread. The doctor had cautioned them pregnancy could strain Sarah's heart beyond its limits. Her rendered smile pierced him, and though fear clawed at his chest, he masked it with a strained grin. Inside, terror festered. Days passed in a waves of worry. Thomas couldn't shake the visions of losing her, each scenario more horrifying than the last. One night, after a quiet dinner, he gathered his courage. "Darling," he began, voice trembling, "I don't think we should keep this baby." Sarah's eyes flashed with betrayal. "What baby?" she snapped, her tone sharp as a blade. "I'm terrified for you," he pleaded. "The doctor warned us. Your heart." "My heart?" she cut in, voice rising. "Do you know how long I've dreamt of this? Of giving you a child, completing us. I can't lose you, Sarah," he said, tears brimming. "Not for anything." "Then you lose me if you take this from me," she shouted, storming to the guest room, slamming the door behind her. That night, Thomas lay awake, the rift between them a chasm he couldn't breach. Their first true fight left him hollow. By dawn, he crept to her side, whispering apologies. They agreed to seek the doctor's counsel together. At the clinic, the doctor's words were a double-edged sword. "Congratulations," he began, "but this is a high risk. Sarah, you must be vigilant. Rest, nutrition, no strain. Thomas, you need to support her in every way." For months, Thomas became her shadow, guarding her fiercely. Sarah glowed with impending motherhood, and all seemed well until the 8th month, when her heart rebelled. Gasping, clenching her chest, she collapsed. Thomas rushed her to the hospital, panic a vice around his lungs. In the sterile chaos, the doctor delivered grim news. "The baby must come now, or we lose them both." "Save her," Thomas begged, voice breaking. "Please, please, please save my wife." Before surgery, Sarah gripped his hand, her voice a fragile trend. "If I don't make it, love our daughter." There is a trust fund in the wardrobe. Give it to her when she's ready. Thank you, Thomas, for everything. Don't say that. You are not leaving me. You are not leaving me, Sarah. Please, you are not. But fate was cruel. Hours later, the doctor emerged, his face a mask of sorrow. We couldn't save her. But your daughter, she's alive in the ICU. Thomas crumbled, the world dissolving into darkness. I want Sarah, not a gift. She was my everything. I want her. I need her. Bring back my Sarah, he screamed to the doctors. Weeks later, Thomas brought his daughter home, an unnamed bundle of cries he couldn't bear to christen. Sarah was meant to name her, and now, without her, the house was meaningless, full of memories. Her perfume lingered, her laughter an echo he chased in vain. He called the child Little One, a placeholder for a name he couldn't face. Grief consumed him. Alcohol became his refuge, drowning the pain as Little One's wails pierced the silence. He moaned her mother in a way inconsolable, and Thomas, lost in his broccoli, couldn't comfort her. His mother, Eli, stepped in, but even her gentle hands couldn't quiet the storm. Neighbors and sisters offered fleeting aid, but soon Thomas was alone with his despair. One night, Little One's cries reached a fever pitch. Thomas stumbled from his room, cuddling her as they wept together. If only your mother was here. Eli watched, tears streaming, knowing his son teetered on the edge of ruin as he lay on the ground holding the baby. The next morning, she confronted him. Thomas, we are a father now. Little One needs you, not this shadow you've become. Sarah wouldn't want this for you or for her. I don't know how to live without her, Mama. I cannot live without her. Start with the baby, Eli urged, nodding to the crib. She's suffering too. Slowly, Thomas clawed his way back. He set aside the broccoli, held his daughter close, and returned to the pharmacy. But the weight of raising Little One alone, alongside a faltering business, crushed him. Eli saw the strain and offered a radical solution. You need a wife, she said, someone to take care of her and to bring light back to this home. Sarah's barely gone. How can you suggest that? You are young, Thomas. Little One needs a mother, and I can't do it alone. Think of her. He stormed off, but the truth gnawed at him. Months of sleepless nights and mounting responsibilities broke his resistance. You are right, he admitted one evening. I can't do this alone. Find someone good. Eli's face lit up. Leave it to me. Weeks later, Eli returned with Clara, a striking woman from a neighboring village. Her eyes held a quiet strength, her demure soft yet assured. Clara, this is Thomas, your husband, Eli said. Bring warmth back to this house for him and for Little One. Clara nodded, bowing slightly. Good evening, Thomas. I'll do my best. He greeted her coolly, still tethered to Sarah's ghost. Yet Clara wasted no time. She swept through the house like a gentle beast, coaxing laughter from Little One, whom soon traded tears for giggles. The home brightened, and Thomas could focus on rebuilding his empire, but his heart remained locked. Clara slept alone, a caretaker in a stranger's room. This seemed as if it was a good time for the whole family, yet nobody knew that the nightmare had only begun. Let's see on the next episode on what happens on this amazing, wonderful story. Feel free to subscribe and hit the notification button so that you know when we post the next episode. Take care.